Hello everyone, Chefie back at you again, and today I'm going to be talking about a little game called Overwatch. So you may have played the beta, you may have the game, but if you don't, this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to kind of break down what the game is, tell you the pros and cons, and then also, hopefully by the end of it, you should know, but I will tell you whether or not you should buy this game. Who is this game for? So to start off, Overwatch is a team-based multiplayer shooter game where you try to get a objective, or you try to move an objective, or anything like that. So King of the Hill, moving objectives, stuff like that. There's absolutely no single player except for the tutorial. There's a lot of characters that you can choose from. There's 20 characters plus. There's going to be more, and I don't know if I exactly have the number right, but there's a lot of characters. Very, very evened out game. There's a couple of characters that people say are unbalanced, but as far as I know, there's a person that can beat another person in any way you put it. It's kind of like Pokemon in the way that, your starters can always beat the other person's starters and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that. It's very even. But unfortunately, like I said, there's absolutely no single player, but there is kind of a story, as long as you do your research. So a lot of it either has to do, like, I got the collector's edition, so that has a lot of the story in it, or more or less details of the character. A lot of the stories online, you can find that right on Blizzard's website. There's also some mini-series online, like mini videos and stuff like that online that you can find. Lots of stuff that has to do with the story and tells you more about all of the characters, which is really awesome. There's actually even comics on there. But that doesn't have anything to do with the game, really. The game literally is, like I said, objective based. There's also no free-for-all, so nothing like Call of Duty where, everybody can go off and shoot each other. It's not a lone wolf game. You have to kind of play with a team. So that kind of makes it hard, because whenever you're playing this by yourself and you don't have your friends online or anything like that, the game gets 1,000 times more difficult. So I highly recommend either trying to find a team, or you can even go on my Facebook page, or, I have other places linked down below where you can go and, search out different people, search out different systems and stuff like that, and hopefully you can find somebody to play with. But I definitely don't recommend trying to do it alone, because it gets really hard. So that's pretty much the rough draft of what the game is, and a couple of pros and cons, and let me just tell you who I recommend this game for. I recommend this game for the people that really don't mind if there's not a story in the game, which, I love stories in the game. I refuse playing Titanfall because there was absolutely no story in it. I refuse playing Star Wars, what is it? I can't remember, Battlefront or whatever, the newer one for PlayStation and all the newer systems and stuff. I refuse playing that because it had absolutely no story. And I felt like I was getting gypped, because why would I pay $60 for something that is only half a game, in my opinion? I found this game, I played the open beta, and it just opened my eyes up. It was just a beautiful experience, but it's because I was playing with some days 6 people, which is, the maximum for a team. So that makes it a lot more fun. I don't really recommend this game for the person that absolutely has to have a story to a game, and I don't recommend it for a person that, absolutely hates multiplayer. I recommend you going over to a friend's house and trying it out and seeing if you like it yourself, but if you don't like these kind of games, if you don't like shooters and stuff like that where you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, you won't like this. The one thing that really gets me hooked on to this game is, 1, being able to play with friends, and 2, being able to get the skins and stuff like that in the game. So, like I said, pretty much a rough draft of who should buy this, who shouldn't. If you have plenty of friends, which I don't have a lot of friends, but if you have at least 2 friends, or even 1 friend to play with, just to talk to and communicate with, this game's for you. If you absolutely hate playing with other people, don't even bother with this game. It's an awesome game, but don't even bother with it, because you probably won't enjoy it for all of the money that you spent on it. So I hope this video helps you out. If you want to find me, I'm on PlayStation. I'll have the links down below for everything, and my name and everything for PlayStation. But I have it for PlayStation, and soon I'll have it for PC. So if you want to play with me, or if you want to play with the guys that I'll play with and stuff like that, come and join us. We're more than welcome, more than welcoming to people, should I say. We love talking to you guys, and as long as you don't mind me streaming, you're more than welcome. So until next time, stay beautiful, stay sexy, and stay chefy, and go play some Overwatch. I love you guys, and have a good night.